Hello guys, this is Chief JS. With me is
Sebby.
Fly Guy, and we have a special guest today. We have StoneColdKiller, who is with us today as a special guest. What's up, Stone Cold?
Hello everyone.
Hey, so we're going to either call you Stone or Stone Cold. We'll figure that out as we go. I know your nickname's Stone, so I'll try to get used to saying Stone. But we're here today. This is actually episode number 7 of the Mineplex World Records episode series. And the reason we're up here on top of the Mineplex M is we are doing an interview with the person who has the most world records of all the world records, and that is StoneColdKiller, aka Stone. He is currently the holder of 18 world records. He had 20, 2 in SSM that were, unfortunately, I'm sure he's not too... Yeah, plus 2. I'm sure he's not too happy that he peaked at 20. He's down to 18, and I know as we talk later in this video episode, you'll be a little bit more motivated to get back up to 20 again. But pretty cool. So we're going to do a little look back at all his records. He dominates one particular category, and that is Skywars, which we're going to get to in just a little bit. But first and foremost, let's do a little bit of history of Stone Cold. So you want to tell us where you're from and how old you are?
I'm from the Netherlands. It's in Europe, and I'm 15 years old.
Very cool. That is very cool. And your English, I know you speak Dutch, you told me, but your English is better than some people that live in America, and you sound really good, which is awesome. So with Mineplex, I'm just going to pull up your stats real quick, and let me just pull them up here. And I'm going to pull up all your stats, look at them all. Skywars, what's the logo for Skywars? I don't want to hit that yet. Oh, there it is. It's the it's the feather. Okay, cool. So you got 50 Bridges wins. You have all the achievements. You have 67 Castle Siege wins, and I think you have all the achievements because one is glitched, right?
Yeah, the 40 King is glitched.
33 survival games victories, all the achievements. 50 block hunts with all the achievements. Man, you get all the achievements and very few victories. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Champions, 282 with all the achievements. Master Builders, that you got to work on. Oh, it's glitched. It doesn't count, right?
Yeah, I can't get wins in that game.
Yep, it's glitched as well. Super Smash Mobs, you've got everything. Mind Strike, you're missing one achievement, Kaboom.
Yeah.
And Ultra Hardcore, you've got the Ultimate Winner. Very nice. Type Wars, you've got everything. Draw My Thing, 54 wins, all the achievements. Wizards, the achievement. You have the gems, 200. Wow, you completed the 2000. You got both of them. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He just started another category for the achievements, so you now have number 19 because you've got both achievements for both holidays. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he just added it as a category recently. So, arcade games, dragons, Super Paintball, gladiators, King of Bacon. So you got to get King of Bacon.
Yeah.
Turf Wars, Dragon Escape, Sheep Quest, Runner, Micro Battle, Bomb Lobbers, Super Spleef, Sneaky Assassins. One in the quiver, you're almost there. Death Tag, and
one more.
Yeah, and Evolution. And you know there is a record for getting all the achievements, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so you're close. So that's another record I'm assuming at some point you'll have. So you've got 18 plus the one I just told you about, which is 19. And pretty soon you'll have another 20, I'm sure.
There are a couple of really hard.
We're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a bit. So let's get to the big one of all, which is Skywars. Let me go back here one second.
My favorite game.
Your favorite game. You have 2,974 wins, and that is the world record. And you've got every achievement, obviously. And as far as world records in Skywars, we're going to hit those in a minute. It looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 11 out of the 15 records in Skywars are yours. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. And we're gonna go over those in just a bit, but just really amazing. So I just want to ask you about Skywars. How long have you been playing, and what got you hooked on Skywars?
I've been playing since it came out in Mineplex. And I started it because I had played Skywars on a couple of other servers before, and I really liked the game. And then I got into Mineplex, and I really liked Mineplex, so when Skywars came to Mineplex, it was a really great chance for me, and because I really liked Mineplex and I loved Skywars.
Yeah, and you like the style because it's obviously every server is a little different with how they run their Skywars, and Mineplex did it. And I would say
I really like the TNT.
Yeah, it's the Mineplex style, I call it. Do you like the TNT part of it?
Yeah, and the map crumble to prevent games from taking really long.
Sure. which is nice. So that's really, really cool. So do you play, just curious, is there a certain strategy that you do every time you play, or is it a little different, adjust every single time?
I always rush mid.
You always rush
I try
mid.
and get there as soon as possible, loot the chests, kill the zombies, and get the TNT, and then just kill everyone.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I've been trying to tell. Fly Guy plays a little bit. He's a pretty good PvPer. He's a pretty good parkour player, but strategy-wise, for a 9-year-old, it's a little tough to get that strategy down. Yeah. So I always work on him with all the games we play, developing, keener strategies and stuff like that, and which is great. And I personally, I think that obviously your strategy works, and it works really well because you've got all these world records. And I know you're not the only one doing it, but it's a really cool strategy, and I really like that. So, hey, so just curious, with the team Skywars, do you play with any particular people? Do you like solo?
I have a couple of friends I play with a lot.
Cool. Do you want to give credit to anyone out there that you play with? Just as far as like your...
I've played a lot with Mr. Thijs 007, a Dutch friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've got most of my wins are with him, and I also have some other pretty good players I usually play with.
That's cool. Do you ever just go with random player, just walk in and whoever's there?
Barely ever.
Barely ever. Gotcha. I'm not surprised. I'm definitely not surprised about that and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, I just play solo when I'm on my own.
Gotcha. Very, very cool. So, and is there a favorite map that you play on, and least favorite map, I should say?
I think my favorite map is Sahara, the sand one. And my least favorite is Shroom Skies, because the mid is quite small.
Because the mid is small and stuff like that. Very cool. Pretty cool stuff. All right, and we are back at King of the Hill. We're going to, I got as close as I can possibly get. We're going to spectate some King of the Hill action here and see what happens. But we're back to the world records, which we currently hold 18 world records, and now we've just found out that we are at 19 world records. I'm going to go through them all. So Stone, or StoneColdKiller, has the world record in bomb lobbers, most XP earned in one game, 2,846. He has the most gems as an ultra. He has over 3.6 million gems. He has the new holiday achievement record. He has both holiday achievements, the 200 chests for Halloween and for the Christmas. So that's 3. He's also got the Wizards world record for the most XP earned in one game at 1,544. He also has the world record in block hunt for the most XP earned in the game at 1,223. Sneaky Assassins, 2 world records, the most NPC kills of 73, and the most XP earned in one game of 1,613. And in Micro Battles, the most XP earned in one game of 912. There is a pattern with this XP stuff. We're going to talk about that in just a bit. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Clearly, I'm guessing, without asking you, we'll get to that you do go for these records. I'm assuming that you go for the XP records, and there's probably some good strategy in getting them, and I'm definitely jealous, but congratulations on this. All right, now that brings us to Skywars, which we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 out of the 15 records. And the biggest one of all is the most wins. In the record books, we're at 2,500, but currently you're at 2,974, and you're going to update that. You're going to update that at the big 3,000, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. So we're very close to 3,000. You're going to be there pretty shortly, it looks like. So most wins in Skywars, most kills in one game. You're tied with Kreeth at 13 kills, and you were telling me Kreeth might have the second most amount of wins in Skywars?
Yeah, he has 1,800 wins.
1,800 wins.
I'm sure he has the second most.
Gotcha. And you play with him a lot, too, and you guys are friends, which is nice. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Competitive, but friends, I think that's awesome. Yeah. I think that's really cool. So, all right, next world record, most overall kills, which is now higher than this, but it's 18,949 in the books, and I'm sure at 3,000, you're going to probably do an update on everything when you get to 3,000.
Yeah.
Most gems earned, 1.3 million gems just in Skywars, pretty amazing. Most team wins, 500 on the nose. Most kills in Team Skywars, 21. That's amazing. Most overall kills, 5,143 in Team Skywars. Kill-death ratio in Team Skywars of 30.915. Win-loss ratio in Team Skywars of 3.577. Most gems earned in Team Skywars, 312,696. And finally, you also have most XP in one game of Skywars at 2,491. Yep. Dude, 19 world records, pretty amazing. Congratulations. And I know once you get all the achievements, there's one more really good category, and that's besides level 100. I think the two great world records out there are the level 100s and all the achievements. I think they're the most prestigious records out there in the books. I think they're just awesome. So, dude, congratulations on all these records. They are awesome. So which brings us to world records. So I got a bunch of questions for you about the world records categories and stuff like that. So I'm going to just start off with like 2 questions as one. And the first one is, when did you find out about the world records? And was it before or after you already had a record?
I found out about the world records in June, I think.
Okay.
And that was before I didn't have any records. I saw the thread and just tried breaking some records.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. All right, so what was the first world record you ever achieved in the record books?
The Skywars most wins, kills, and gems earned. I got those all at the same time.
Oh, that's awesome.
When Skywars came out, I just, as I told before, I started playing it right when it came out.
That's really cool. And I have to be honest, again, going back, you just said June is when you first started doing this. And dude, 6 months and you've got 19 world records. That's pretty impressive. That's just amazing. And I had a question. I was going to ask you what was your most recent world record, but honestly, at the beginning of this video, while we started recording, I realized that you had the 2 holiday achievements. So I just alerted you to number 19, which is great. But prior to that, what would have been the most recent world record that you would have gotten?
The most gems earned by Ultra.
Most gems by Ultra?
Recently.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So very cool. That's awesome. So very cool. So, new world record as we recorded this. I'm still amazed with that. So, all right. So hardest world record. Which world record do you think was the hardest one to get?
Well, the Skywars ones, the wins and the kills and the most gems earned, they just take a lot of time.
They just take a lot of time?
So that's kind of hard. But the most XP earned in one game of Skywars, that one was also quite hard, and I don't think it's gonna get broken anytime soon.
Really? It's that high of a record? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one took quite a lot of time. I'm quite proud of it.
That's impressive. So, and I guess your proudest record is that most wins, I'm assuming, in Skywars?
Yeah,
got
definitely.
it. Cool. So going to the XP, I'm looking at these XP awards, and it looks like you have 5 XP awards currently. That's pretty amazing in 5 different games: Skywars, Sneaky Assassins, Micro Battles, Wizards, and Bomb Lovers. This is all you looking at all of these records and saying, "Hey, I'm going to go for these."
Yeah. I just saw them on the thread and I was like, maybe I can beat that.
That's pretty cool.
I got 5 of them.
Wow, that's awesome. And is there a XP award that you're going for now? Is there one in particular that you're trying to get now, or?
Well, I had most XP earned in Super Smash Mobs, but it got broken, so I'm gonna try and get that one back.
Oh, so that was one of the 2 you lost in SSM.
Yeah.
One was XP.
Exactly.
What was the other one that you had in SSM that you lost?
Most kill assists.
Most kills? Okay, so you're probably close to those records. Well, not close to the XP, you have to beat that, but kills you can't be too far off, I'm assuming, so. That's pretty cool. So most XP, he's got 5 records for the most XP in different games, and look out SSM, he'll be back playing that again, trying to beat that record and stuff like that. So, wow, just very impressive overall with all these records. Pretty amazing, so. All right, so final question. As far as advice, is there any advice you'd give to anyone who's looking at world records who would want to try to achieve or accomplish something and try to get in the record books?
Just try and look for records in games you are good at, and try and find the right strategy to break the world records. And also another tip is just practice and just play a lot. That's how I got most of my world records. I just practiced a lot. And by playing a lot, you just slowly get better. So then you can break the world record.
Very cool, very cool. So I'm overly impressed, and I'm sure the audience that's watching is as well. Having 19 world records is quite impressive. So we're going to cut out of the Q&A, and we're going to move over to the really cool part that I'm excited for. I get to hit /spec, and I'm going to watch StoneColdKiller and Fly Guy win a round of Team Skywars. So we'll be back in just a bit. All right, here we go. I'm spawning in the middle. Sorry. I got to find you guys.
Like the dead center of them.
I'll get this chest over here.
Okay.
I'm here. I got you. All right, cool. So I'm spectating these boys. We have StoneColdKiller, Stone, and we got Fly Guy playing a little Skywars. Strategies up and running. Already on his way.
I got some blocks.
Can jump this, yep.
Whoa, I got a little lag.
Alright, I'll build some.
Come over here.
Go to him.
Oh yeah, yep.
Where are you? Oh.
He's on the other side, Sebi.
Okay.
He's almost there already.
I just have some soul sand, pretty annoying to build with, but...
Wow, you guys are at mid fast.
Wow. Try and
Wow.
loot some chests.
Don't get killed, Sebi.
I've got TNT.
You got the TNT already?
I'll help you kill these zombies.
So the zombies don't seem to be moving until you get near them?
Yeah, they only move when you're like 5 blocks next
Oh,
to
that's
them.
good. I thought they all just
can't
started...
move very far.
Gotcha. I thought they started attacking right away and stuff, so... And the TNT spawns? Alright, so you just grab the TNT, got it.
Yeah.
And you can have 3 TNTs at the most, right?
No, you get 2 from each thing.
Oh, you get 2, so you can have an unlimited amount of TNT?
Yeah, you can have unlimited.
Oh, what an advantage that is to get the mid.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try and throw some TNT on some people.
No. Nice kill.
He just killed.
Dude, he just chucks the TNT. Oh my goodness. And another kill. Oh, not another kill. Wow.
Nice.
These poor people. They don't know what's hitting them. Oh, dude, Stone, this is awesome watching you play this way. I have a feeling Fly Guy's gonna change his strategy after this.
Oh god.
Sebi, move.
Wrong button.
You gotta throw it.
There's no one coming to mid, which is good.
Fly Guy sort of threw the TNT the wrong way, and
I think I killed.
you'll have to practice.
Fly Guy, do you have a bow?
You'll learn. Sebi, do you have a bow?
Oh yeah, I have a bow.
Do you have an extra for me?
Give him your bow.
Yeah.
Take the bow.
Take my bow and my arrows.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, you're already
Just
enchanted.
gonna enchant it.
How'd you get enchanted?
He got the kills. He got the enchantments from the kill. So you get the kill early on by throwing the TNT. You get the
There's a guy over here.
enchantment.
Stone, other way. Here's a guy.
Is there someone coming? Oh.
I might just teleport to him.
No, don't leave the mid. Sebi, don't leave mid.
No, I'll stay here.
Yeah, just shoot him.
Wow.
Oh.
I got some more
It's
arrows.
kind of glitching.
Here's some more arrows for you. You're killing it?
I'm gonna throw some TNT. Oh, it's running away.
Pretty impressive. I have to tell you, pretty impressive strategy so far. I've learned a lot, and I don't play Skywars, but protect mid, control mid, get the arrows, throw the TNT. Yeah. This is pretty cool.
If you have a bow, you can just shoot everyone off if they try and build the mid.
Wow.
Pretty OP.
So you like to stay down. You don't go up top on the pyramid and run around. You're staying down, kind of running around. So I'm assuming you pretty much know where the players are right now, getting closer. You're looking all around at different spots and stuff. Got it. Wow, these poor people. This is pretty impressive.
Sky is not taking. Okay.
There you go.
Oh yeah, nice.
Fly Guy, nice dude. Nice job, Fly.
That's the one I was building over here.
More TNT.
Knock him off.
TNT's there.
Oh.
Hey, trying to enchant? Sebi's trying to enchant, so Fly Guy's enchanting. There's also...
Okay.
Alright, so you're just bowing at people. Wow, what a great strategy. Oh boy, here we go. Kaboom.
Yep, got him.
Yeah, I saw that. Dude, what an incredible style of gameplay. This is just... I've watched Undefined play Dominate, and I think he's amazing. This is equally up there with, as far as strategy goes, just so impressive. Oh boy, you just have everybody on their feet. This is unbelievable. Another kill.
Oh, he fell off.
Yeah, I saw him fall.
We won.
You won?
Yeah, he's just falling off the map right now.
You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. Just an incredible strategy. Sebi, you got anything to say? You have a new way to play Skywars now, Sebi?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so let's wrap this guys up. Leave a like, subscribe. Stone Cold, you have anything to say?
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Yeah, dude, incredible. I am just in awe at that. Sebi, we got some strategy to work on in Skywars, and those of you watching, you have some strategy too, but good luck. Good luck beating Stone Cold. He's a beast at this. He is obviously the world record holder in many categories and really impressive. It was really a pleasure having you on. I thought the interview part was great, but just watching you guys just dominate that round, that was unbelievable. See you guys later. Bye-bye.